What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of PGA 2K with your boy Rambo Ray. Today we are doing something different. We're going to be playing one round on Shadow Creek, and we're going to try to play this round as we would play this on a real, we're actually playing the golf course, because your boy gets to play Shadow Creek next Tuesday with a bunch of other personalities. It's going to be a great time. Notables, probably, I believe I saw Nate Shot's obviously going to be there. For those who know Shibby, a bunch of other guys, basically. Personalities, whatnot, YouTubers, and different people in the esports world are going to be there on behalf of the Gamers Vote push. So if you guys are old enough and are American citizens, please vote. So basically, and this is regardless who you vote for. I have no political stance on anything. But basically, the pros are there this weekend, and I believe they've already started. So we're going to be basically going through this golf course, and this is almost like my practice round. This is me getting accustomed to the golf course, and I'm going to share my thoughts. And I try to put the settings as difficult as we get him in the TGC tours to make it more interesting. So yeah, all right. So we got a par 4 to start. So it's kind of funny. In real life, my club distances are very comparable to what my player has in game. I hit about a 3-wood. I'd say about maybe let's say between 3 and 4 yards less on each club is basically what I hit. So if we're playing from the tee boxes, which these are the tips, which I kind of hope I get to play the tips because that's really where I want to play the golf course, it should be comparable to this. And this is a LiDAR version of the golf course, which means someone used a actual GPS/radar system to kind of figure out, put all the undulations. Basically, it's a very close replica to the actual golf course. So we got barely any wind going, I believe, but again, we don't have any information. So we're trying to play this like we were playing in real life. And that's really kind of the basis of it. I hope we have a putting grid. If we don't have a putting grid, I'm going to turn it on because I want to see what the slopes are. I put the flags on the toughest, the four-day pin position, so technically they should be the hardest. Yeah, let's get going. We're going to hit 3-wood off the tips, off this tee shot, because if I were to hit driving in real life, I'd probably end up in the rough in the back, and I wouldn't want to mess with the water. So 3-wood seems like the correct play here. Again, we're going to aim right, go a little fast like we typically do, and hit a draw. That's not drawing. All right, in the semi, it's not terrible. It lies way above our feet. So now we get an idea of if we miss right, this is a pretty long second shot. This is not ideal. So maybe depending on how thick the rough is, if there's a PGA event, I'm assuming the rough's not going to be fun. So if we were to hit driver ending in this rough here, it could be better or worse. We'd probably be at least 40 to 60 yards closer, but theoretically that's not necessarily a good thing depending on how bad the lies in the rough is. So we kept, actually, thank God we get the putting green on. We kept the it's not the true sim setting. So, all right, so we're going to try and hit a 6-iron. I don't think the wind's very strong, and we want to be short based on what we saw on the green here. We kind of got to keep an eye on this. It looks like if you go long and it rolls off the back, it's going to end up all the way in this bowl. And the greens are incredibly fast. I watched a Golfaholics video the other day of this golf course. They were playing with Johnny Manziel. And it was pretty dope, actually, but the greens were lightning fast. So I'm definitely going to be playing to that knowledge. Ooh, we got a bad bounce. It rolls on the green, and this is a shot. Whoa, let's go. I'm almost sad I don't get to experience the greens, but hey, whatever. That was a great shot. Birdie start. Hopefully we can start that in real life. All right. Another kind of weird, not weird hole, but this is not really a driver hole. This seems again like kind of a 3-wood kind of action. Don't really want to go too far. We're just going to go with that little nice fast draw down the pipe. And yeah, this is perfect. 3-wood's definitely the club we're going to use in the actual golf round. Definitely no driver there. And now we are 3 feet downhill. The lie's kind of flat, a little downwind. I'm going to try, again, we're earning a little distance with fast, so it's kind of cheating a little bit. But my pitching wedge actually is probably 2 or 3 yards longer than this in real life. So we're going to cheat. I mean, not cheat. Cheat is because in real life, I probably would club up to a 9 here. 149 center, I club up to a 9 and hit a 3/4 shot. But because it's so hard to do in the game, we're gonna hit the pitching wedge and just go fast with it and just pull it towards the flag. And that should be pretty good distance-wise. Oh, this is looking real nice. Oh, this is looking real nice. Oh my God, if I could do that in real life, man, I'd be up there with the pros on the PGA this weekend. Back-to-back birds to start, man. This is good. I'm putting some good images in my head. That's really what you want. The first time you play a golf course, granted it's not the same. But yeah, all right, we got a pretty long hole here. Definitely a driver hole. I mean, it's 473, a little uphill second shot. What I'm really looking at, I mean, I wish I could, actually, it kind of sucks I don't have the yardage. I wish it would show the, actually, we're going to turn that on real quick so we can, because we want the full, again, the goal of this is to get information. So We're going to difficulty, and there is a UI scout camera. I think this is what we're looking for. Is that what we're looking for? No, it's not. We're trying to get the yardage on top of the arrow so we know like how far. Does this show actually? I think this, we can just do this. All right, here we go. We don't need that. All right, so basically it shows like 263 to carry the water. So basically I'm not worried about the water. A lot of slopes to the right are gonna kick the ball in, but again, if the rough is pretty long, I'm definitely trying to kind of end up on the fairway. So because the miss is definitely to the right, I'm gonna aim a little more right and just kind of try and hit a draw down the middle of the fairway, and we do that perfectly. I mean, again, this is a video game, so doing that in real life, very different, but piping one down the middle gives us a, basically this would be definitely an 8-iron for me in real life, which in the game seems about the same. We definitely want to go a little more club, and I remember seeing, so the difference in the game and in real life again is that this area here that I'm kind of running towards with my mouse, it's very fast and actually rolls kind of like a green. So in the game, these are kind of sticky, but in real life, you could use these slopes. So like I take an 8-iron, and as long as I kind of miss the flag left here and it kind of rolls back, I theoretically should be on the green. It seems like short's no good, so we're going to go again with the fast swing. And this should be pretty good. It doesn't fly too far. Oh my God, go in. Oh! I almost made that. That would have been pretty sick. Sorry, my throat was dry. All right, straight downhill putt. Birdie, damn, birdie start. Man, I really hope I have this good around Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? That'd be sick. All right, per 5. Obviously, water all to the left is dead. This is kind of an interesting tee shot. It's not a long hole, if I believe 3. So, like, if we had driver down the middle, I mean, it still gives us, yeah, we definitely want to hit driver if we're trying to be aggressive, get there in 2, which for sure we're not leaving anything in the bag when we play this course. There's bunkers behind this tree, so, like, you know what? I'm just going to obviously aim right. I want to go for the right. Maybe the line is to aim at the right edge of the right trap and just hit a draw towards the left trap. And that seems like it's going to shape nice. It might go, again, that's kind of risky. Like, you have the opportunity of going through the fairway, but we hit the perfect shot there, obviously, because we're playing a video game. All right, second shot. Looks like, obviously, nothing left is good. We're hitting off a downhill lie. We want to make sure we have enough to clear in front. So, like, in real life, I mean, I don't have a hybrid in my bag. In real life, I have a 3-iron, which would be about 210. So right now, it'd be perfect. Like, if I have my 3-iron that goes about 215, maybe 220 on a good shot, that would be the club right now. And I mean, because it's the game, I'm going to actually, because the downhill lie, you know what? Maybe I would take 4-iron and just kind of roll up the front here. We're going to try and do that. For the sake of the video game, I'm going to hit a 5 because of the way I'm going to go fast. But yeah, let's go with a 5 and try and run that up the throat of the green, which is kind of the safest play we're seeing here. And we are very pleased with that on the green in 2 on a par 5. Chance to make a big bird. Okay, let's see. I can't see the ball. Let me see the ball. Oh, we went short. Never leave an eagle putt short. Come on, man. But hey, birdie, birdie, birdie. Birdie start. Let's go. Killing this course. Man, if I do this good on Tuesday, I'm going to be real happy. All right. This is a long par 3. All the crap on this, you definitely do not want to be short here. So if we go to our little booklet, and we can't do it over here. Booklet shows 183 front. So basically, we are doing whatever we can to carry the front. That's 100%. So my 6-iron is about 185, maybe a little less. Between 180 and 185 on the carry. So I would say like this would be a good club for me. And granted, how we're going to go fast, it's going to be that. So we're going to play it aggressive here. We're going to go aim a little right of the flag. Again, hit that kind of draw, which I do in real life too, which is kind of nice. But obviously this game's kind of controlled. So this carried a long way. It's going to go to the back of the green and it's going to stay on. All right. Now this is, all right. It looks all the way downhill. It definitely looks like we don't want to go long. And we got to be careful because it's all downhill. All right. This is tricky. 39 feet. Probably want to hit this like 30. Oh boy. Stop. 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 It's going off. Bye-bye. Oh, we murdered it. All right. Let's try another 3-putt. 15 uphill this time. Oh, that's a good putt. That's a good comebacker right there. What a great par that is. Let's go. Sorry, I was kind of looking at something on the screen there. A little brain pause. All right. Long par 4 again. I kind of like these narrow, like not narrow, but like these kind of shoots of trees to line yourself. Definitely seems like the bunker on the right is no good. How far is that? I mean, it's 291 driver, so front of the bunker is probably 280. So like, I mean, in a real golf round, I would think that if I miss right, it's going to kind of cast rough and be short of it. But again, depending on the length of the rough, it might be better to be in a bunker. So we're going to take a draw at the right edge of the bunker and just put it down the middle. Again, it's a video game. In real life, I probably would have aimed for the center fairway, and because I draw a little bit, it probably would have caught the left edge. This is kind of a gnarly downhill lie shot. We're going to club down. My 9-iron is kind of turning into an 8-iron, and we have a big slope we can use here, so we're going to go with that, try and use that slope. So we're going to try and go a little long. Again, we went fast, so it should carry the flag. Actually, it's kind of pinned high. It should take the slope and kick it to the right a little bit. And that's, in real life, I'd be ecstatic with that. Granted, this is not an easy putt, but we're putting on the green regulation. Stress-free golf. Get in there. Ooh, close. It's good effort. Good effort on the putt. All right. So that's not an easy hole. It's par 4. It's a long par 4. All right. 532. It's 301 to those bunkers in the background. So we definitely, this is kind of a tricky hole. You definitely want to, again, it's a par 5. So we're trying to be aggressive, but like the line would be, like, what is this carry? This is 291. So yeah, this is a tough shot. You kind of got to hope for a bounce almost. All these slopes kind of look like they're going right. So like, because of the width of the fairway, and this, again, so far this course really caters to a draw, which is perfect for me because I draw the ball, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to take it like off the middle of the bunkers and just try and smack one and just hope the draw kind of hits the rough and maybe carries onto the fairway. Because if we aim at the bunkers, it definitely feels like we would have been into them, and that's a money drive right there. If I could do it in real life, I'd be ecstatic again. All right, this would be very tough for me because this would be, I mean, again, my 3-iron would be like, we're a little downhill, so maybe I could carry it around to the front right. I definitely don't think I could go at this flag, and we're going to play it that way too, just for the sake of the green and the. But yeah, I would carry it around about 210, and yeah, the hybrid would be not even the perfect club here. Technically, the hybrid would be too long, so my 3-iron would actually be a really good club here. So we're gonna play it real life style. We're gonna take it 3 or 4 and have to throw it at the green, and just try and roll it on if we can. If it carries it, no, it didn't carry it. All right, bunker shot. Ooh, this is not an easy one. All right, we got a decent lie in the trap. We're going to go with the spinny one and just make sure we get it over the second bunker. Oh, my God. We probably shouldn't have put that much spin on it. And, ooh, I mean, we ended up on the perfect part of the green. It's a pretty slow one, though. Oh, it went left. We also pulled it. That's tough. Green side in 2 on a par 5, and we make par. That's obviously not ideal. It was definitely not the bunker. So, again, like, we're going to learn, like, the flag position is going to be different when we play the actual golf course. So, if I know the flag's in the back left, I'll know to kind of be more aggressive at the flag. Because, like, short right definitely didn't look good. Even on the green on the right side didn't look good. I'd almost rather be, like, near the pin on the left. So, I mean, I probably still would have taken 3-iron because I have a really big gap between my 3-iron and my 4-iron, or my 3-iron and my 3-wood right now. Again, my 3-wood's kind of like mid-240s, and my 3-iron's kind of like mid-2-teens. So that's like a 30, 35-yard gap, which is really kind of not ideal. So that would have been a tough shot for me from that distance. But I mean, in the actual golf rounds, I'm going to assume I'm not going to hit a pipe of drive that far down the middle, and I'll probably end up having a full 3-wood into that green. So hopefully that ends up being perfect for me. All right, par 3. This is kind of cool. It slopes left. So it seems like this is the kind of green you don't want to miss, especially where this flag is. Like in real life, if I end up like short side, like both sides of the hole are short side because of how narrow this section is, and both sides feed to the hole. So like I want to leave a ball about, I mean, we could be aggressive, but 20, yeah, we're definitely going to take one, maybe we can go 2 less clubs here because we're 20 feet downhill, 205 to the back. We don't want to be long, we don't want to be left, we don't want to be right. Like we want to kind of land one on the biggest section of green, which is in the middle. So we're going to aim a little right because of the draw again. We're going to smack one, and hopefully this carries to the hole. Oh my God, this might be really good. This is money, actually. Stop. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay, a little long, but we're okay with that. It's not the best place to be because it kind of goes up and then down. So, like, this is tricky, but I have confidence in my chipping in real life, and I probably, honestly, would probably putt this. And we're going to do that in this game, too, because, hey, you know what? Just don't know how far I got to hit this. Oh, this looks good. Oh, stop. Oh, we smacked it. All right, 10-footer the way back. Can we salvage this? Break. No, the 3. Well, it's not technically a 3-putt, but the bogey, our first bogey of the round. No, man, especially when we're that close. That's tough. All right, let's move along. Another long par 4, 450 from the tips, man. These are not short holes. This is kind of tricky. So the bunker on the right, obviously not the best place to be. Again, if we're having a good driving day, we can be really accurate like we are in this game and just hit every fairway. That'd be great. But that's not always going to be the case. But it definitely looks like the water's kind of out of play. I'm just trying to look off the tee. Yeah, it definitely looks like the water's out of play from the tee shot. Like 325 from here. So yeah, like I mean, obviously if you pull one left, you can get to the water. But as long as you kind of aim to the right a little bit, I'd probably aim for the bunker, just hit a draw, and then basically be totally fine with the result. 6 feet uphill. Again, we're gonna gap wedge. My gap wedge in real life is actually a lot less than this. Probably low 120s. I mean, not a lot less, but pretty close. We're actually going to put backspin on the pitching wedge here. We don't want to end up in this bowl. So we're going to go max back wedge on the pitching wedge and go a little fast. And we went perfect. That's tough. In real life, that would be the draw that didn't draw. Oh, boy. This is tragic. Okay, we're going to aim almost off the green. We're probably trying to hit this like 30. And just roll it off the hill. This is actually not terrible. Ended up below the hole, which is what we want. That would be a really tough shot in real life as well. All right, 7-footer up the hill for par. Stay up. Oof, catches a piece of the hole. Nice. That's a good par right there. All right, that was the front 9. Now we on to the back 9. All right, in real life, this is 100% not a driver's tee shot. Aim at the right bunker, hit a draw in the middle, be happy. We're in the fairway. It's not a long hole either. I mean, you're going to have like a gap wedge, or not, maybe a little more, 9 irons, but that's... Actually, it's going to be a pitching wedge here, 100%. Because we're downwind. We want to be kind of like... It's kind of weird. We want to be like a little long in the flag, but everything's sloping to the right. So we're gonna try and play one off the slope on the left. Like we went fast intentionally again. Hoping this carries the front of the green or very close to it. And kicks on. That's cash. Like you can't hit a better shot than that. It's going to be... Man. Something stuck in my throat. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how people, or not how people, but like how the interaction between the ball and the grass acts. Like, because typically when the PGA Tour makes a stop, they firm up the golf course like crazy. Like any golf course they go to is incredibly firm, which makes the fairways play a little longer, but also makes the rough, because the rough is longer, makes the fairways a little tighter. So yeah. All right, so we got 300 yards to the hole, 25 feet downhill. I mean, this is kind of gnarly. That bunker doesn't look very pleasant. I wonder what I would do. Like, this is crazy. Because, I mean, what is it? Depends on what tee box we end up playing the golf course from. But, like, 280 front. But it's downhill. I probably would take a driver at this. I'm pretty confident I wouldn't hit driver. If it goes past, like 305... I think driver would put me in like this area, but again, like missing to the right here is no good. So if you do hit driver, you're putting a lot of trouble into play. So based on that kind of knowledge, I would probably just smack it through it down the middle. I'm really confident in the shots that people hate, which is kind of like those pitches from like 30 to like 70 yards with a kind of a lob wedge. I love those with a passion. Not with a passion, but I really like hitting those. Oh, we pulled the one pretty bad there. We didn't aim far enough to the right. And now we're in the rough. But again, like in real life, I'd be okay with this. Even if the lie isn't perfect, like I have confidence in control. I'm really good at controlling my distances with my 58 degree from this kind of distance. So in the game though, maybe not so much. But yeah, we want to be short. We don't want to be long. It looks like we're on a downhill lie. We're just going to smack we're going to club up. Yeah, we're going to club up, put a little backspin on it. And we're going to smack this fast. And that was too much club. That's gone. That's goner. Not terrible though. It's chipping opportunity. All right. We have 4 yards to the hole. So we're trying to go half. Get in there. Oh, cash money. Hopefully we can chip like that in real life. That's one thing I need to get better at. Those short chips. I'm actually pretty bad at controlling direction. I'm really good at controlling speed. But maybe I'm just not paying attention to my setup enough. But I've been really kind of working on visualizing shots lately when I'm around the greens and really kind of picking like almost putting like a small ring where I want to land the ball. And yeah, all right. So this is a pretty open hole. This is interesting. What is it to those bunkers? 330 and 320. So yeah, I would definitely hit driver here. I mean, looks fairly wide open enough. Pulled it a little bit too much, but again, perfect. Right down the middle, and we have another kind of shot that I like hitting. And wow, this green's nasty. Definitely one of the harder greens that we're gonna see. We have a little plateau here. If the pins end up being on the right, it'd be nice. If the pins in the back, you kind of have a lot of green to work with. But I mean, these are nasty slopes. But yeah, we're gonna hit one fast. Hope we don't go too far, and hope it's good because it was uphill. This looks mounting. This is really good. Yeah, we are happy with that. Little nice 4-footer. Cash. Birdie. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Ooh, this is a par 3, my friends. 244, and this spins in the front. Holy hell. We can't even see it back. It's like 274. We could potentially have to like hit driver, but I would definitely, I mean, this is a gnarly one. Like 240. Like, I mean, because, hey, man, this is really a tough shot. Like, in the game, we're getting hybrid, but like, again, like, I mean, 3-iron, honestly, we would probably almost lay up to this hole. Like, this sounds crazy, but I mean, at 3-iron, again, the ball travels a little further out in Vegas, if I remember correctly, because the air's thinner. So maybe a 3-iron is going to go more like 220, 225, which theoretically would be the right club based on the drop. It would kind of land somewhere here, and hopefully it would bounce up to the hole. So, but in the case of the game, we're going to hit a hybrid. We're going to put backspin on it and try and hit it perfect. And we're going slow. Oh, boy. Oh, no, 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 no. What kind of bounce are we going to get off the rocks? Oh, boy. Oh, we kicked towards the green. It's going to go. Oh, it's on the green. It spun. All right, this smells like a 3-putt. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. So, yeah, we definitely don't want to miss left. We're going to try and use these slopes here to kind of get the ball close to the hole is really the goal. All right, so 78 feet. Almost half. Oh, I think I smacked it. This is going off the green. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, we smacked the hell out of that. All right. I mean, that again, like, I think the lag putting in real life is way easier than in this game with no meter. But, yeah, we have a chance to save par with the chip in. We're going to try. Oh, in very fast. Catch a piece. No, it catches the edge if it doesn't go in. All right. I mean, in all honesty, even in real life, I'd kind of be okay with bogey here. This definitely is a tough hole. All right, par 4, another kind of, ooh, this is a weird fairway. We're going to hit, I mean, how long it is, we definitely want to hit driver. But is driver even the play here? I mean, it's pretty narrow down here, and even that was going to end in, most likely in the rough. But I think, I mean, depending on how long the rough is, maybe I wouldn't hit driver, depending, again. If the rough is okay, I would be okay with landing rough, so I'd probably hit driver because that's a pretty narrow kind of fairway to hit at. All right. We are definitely coming down, even though the lie is not perfect. We are downwind, downhill. We want to kind of land this in this area, and the lie's downhill as well, so going to hit one fast again and hopefully carry it to about 5-6 yards short of flag. That looks a little too short, but it should kick forward. And that's, I mean, no complaints there. 7 feet. Smack it in. Yeah. So this is one thing I'm actually really looking forward to. I've played on like a PGA Tour kind of setup, like where the greens and the fairways are really firm, but not much, and never really a place that has the kind of undulation that these greens have. So I'm actually looking forward to kind of like trying to shape shots in the holes and see the ball end up in the right spots. But yeah, another hole, pretty long par 4 again. It just looks like anything left is dead, so we're just going to, again, aim at the bunker on the right and try and sneak one into the fairway. A little uphill, a little into the wind. 7-iron feels like the cup. We're going to take a little bit off and just go fast again. I think we pulled that one a little too much, but it should be okay. That's fine. This doesn't look like a really easy birdie opportunity unless we're like short straight at a flag. So, all right, let's not push this one off the green here. We're trying to leave this in a makeable space. Give it a little tap. Ooh, go. Oh, great putt. That was a really good putt. How fast that was, that could have easily been a knock it away from the green. Ooh, this is an interesting hole. Okay. This doesn't really cater my draw. This is where I would try and hit my my cut that it doesn't cut. But yeah, this is, again, it's a par 5. It's reachable if you hit a good driver, I'm sure. We're going to just take it at the edge of the trees and try and spack one near the edge, and we did that perfectly. And that's really, really, really good. This is definitely going to give us a chance. All right, 265, definitely a 3-wood. Lies downhill. We're going to aim a little right and just, again, hit that draw towards the throw of the green and hope it gets a big hop. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little long, but hey, we're totally fine with this. Green and 2, no complaints. 27 feet. All right, this looks all right. 30. Break. Get there. Ah, just a little short. All right, good par. No complaints. Pars are good. All right, 17. This is a dope par 3, and I actually made a hole-in-one on this course in the previous game, I believe, if I remember correctly. Where this flag is, this is a nasty flag position. I mean, you have to hit it. Like, there's no real good place to miss. And we're gonna take a little bit off a pitching wedge, and we're just trying to go perfect. That's really the goal here. Oh man, be good. Be the club today. Go a little. Oh, that should be cash. Oh yeah. This is good. All right. Kind of like the finish on this golf course too. I believe 16's a par 5 we just played, 17's par 3, and then I believe 18's a par 5 too, which is pretty dope. Let's see. I think this is it right here. We definitely don't want to hit this too hard. Oh, get there. Get there. No, we didn't hit it hard enough. I mean, again, if we go long there, we go past the flag, we're screwed, so. All right, 18, par 5, big tree in the way. We're going to try and hit it over it. Oh, this is aggressive. This is aggressive. Ooh, we made it over. Cash. What a shot. Oh, it's definitely worth going for. I mean, that was a pretty tough tee shot. I'm trying to think. Like three would probably be, let's say, 50 yards back. Like, even you could probably go 3 with 3 to make it on his green, honestly. And depending on the tee box they set us up on, like maybe just eating 3 wood off the tee and just 3 wood second shot would be the best way to kind of play it safe. Again, depending on how long the rough is. I hate that I've said this like 20 times, but it's really that's a huge kind of asterisk on how aggressive we can play something else. All right, we're gonna take a 5-iron. Just hit it fast. It should hold it up a little bit because the ball's below our feet. And theoretically, you should try to leave it below the hole, but it doesn't look like we did that. But hey, this close on a par 5. No issues with this. 14. Okay, this is a gnarly one. Get there. Get there. Man, we've just been short on all the putts this round. Especially the eagle ones. All right, 2-putt birdie. That's a pretty good damn golfer right there. We made 2 bogeys, but 8 under par. That is solid. Here's to hoping we have an extremely good day at Shadow Creek. I'm excited to watch the pros play this weekend. It's going to be a great golf course to watch. It's not the hardest golf course, depending on what they did with the rough, but there's a few holes that are pretty long that can catch the players off guard. It's going to be amazing to see how they use the slopes and how they see in their imaginations. And I'm going to obviously pay attention because it's going to kind of teach me the spots where to miss and where not to miss on the golf course. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, gamers vote. If you guys have a chance, if you guys are old enough and are citizens of the States, please go vote. Regardless of who you vote for, you need to be heard, and that's really kind of the basis of it. I'm not a huge fan of politics, but I definitely think voting is a good thing, and everyone should be doing it. Everyone has the right to do it, should be doing it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions and feedback or comments, go ahead and ask. Again, I'm playing this golf course next Tuesday, so whenever I make a video coming back from my trip, I'll probably explain what I saw and hopefully my fiance's coming too, so hopefully she can record some shots and we can make a little video out of it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, like, thumbs up, everything. Thank you. Have a good one.